Disney is making big moves. We still don't know what the fate of the Simpsons land at Universal Studios is going to be. Do you guys think that they'll copy and paste it at Disneyland? With this movie coming out, you know Disney wouldn't allow another company to benefit off of their IP. It's freaking Disney. Hey guys, what's going on? It is me, Pancake Yoshi or Alberto. Welcome back to the video. First of all, I want to apologize for only releasing one video this week. I wanted to release this video a couple days ago, but I wasn't able to because of time constraints. Then yesterday, my entire power went out, so I was pretty freaking screwed over, content wise. If you're new to our channel, how's it going? My name is Pancake Yoshi and I like animation just as much as Homer loves Marge. Maybe he loves Spider Pig more though. It has been 2 decades since the original movie came out, and they are finally making a sequel to the beloved series that is The Simpsons. It is set to release on July 23rd of 2027, taking the spot of a Marvel project. And for good riddance. You and me both know that they need to figure their stuff out. The movie actually originally grossed over $536 million with a budget of only $75 million. So it's only a matter of time until we got a sequel to the beloved movie. I'm sure with Disney, they'll give them a couple $100 million more dollars to their budget to make it that extra Disney special. I also don't think it was a coincidence that we got this movie so far away from the original one. I think a big part of it is Matt Groening and the writers of The Simpsons wanting to provide an original story that is on par or even better than the first movie. We saw this same treatment with The Incredibles and their creative team saying the same thing. Although if that movie specifically did to the expectations of the first one is up to interpretation, the point still stands that that was their intention. With this movie, it can follow suit and potentially be better than the first, or it can fall short and fall into the pile of unwanted sequels that we have an abundance of. I'm pretty brutally honest when it comes to my opinion. And in my opinion, the industry really needs to work on creating original movies and content instead of sequels, if their intention is to keep Gen Z and millennial audiences. The Simpsons movie, however, I do think deserves a sequel, cause there's just so much that they can do with the IP, and the franchise is beloved by many who have been begging for a sequel since 2007. It is also an opportunity to bring in a new audience to the mix and introduce people to the wacky humor that Springfield has to offer. I think for sure they should make a tie-in game like Hit and Run for this movie. I know Hit and Run wasn't a tie-in game for the original movie, but some open world Homer shenanigans in 2025 would go pretty hard. The last Simpsons game I can remember was Tapped Out, and from what I know, it was a smashing success. But as of right now, Disney 20th Century Studios hasn't released any plot details for this movie. And here on Pancake Yoshi, we do love to speculate. So what could this movie possibly be about? When we see the poster that was given to us, it seems like a pretty tame teaser for the movie. And it totally is. Maybe I'm reaching, but does it not look like Homer is grabbing a whole grain donut? Like, I have never seen it that color in the show. It gets close, but it's usually lighter. Him coming back for seconds is obviously a play on making a second movie, but could the plot be Homer having to live a healthier lifestyle, or Lard Lad having some sort of role in this movie? It's just an idea. Another one I had would be pretty fun for the movie. It would be taking a book from Wreck-It Ralph and make the sequel a satire on meta Hollywood. They could have some fun with it. Instead of Ralph Breaks the Internet, The Simpsons goes streaming. A parody of Disney Plus buying out Springfield and turning it into live content where a bunch of people are running around as Twitch streamers and content creators. It could be a spoof on The Truman Show and very topical to our modern age. I would definitely enjoy watching something like that. Another idea could be a dimensional parody called The Multiverse of The Simpsons. A freak accident at Professor Frink's lab rips through the fabric of space, and the family has to travel through alternate versions of Springfield to get back to their universe. Kinda like mixing Endgame and Multiverse of Madness. I could think of so many more ideas, but these are just a couple. It's also possible that we focus on someone else in this movie that is not Homer. Like this could be a Marge-centered movie, or even Bart, but I think the family being the focus would work best. I also think that they should do tie-in gags with the original movie, like bringing back Spider-Pig, having little Easter eggs about the dome, or a neighbor that never really got rid of the grudge from the first movie would be really fun to see. There's honestly a lot they can work with. Now I'm just waiting for my favorite animated TV show to get its own movie. They did get one, actually 4 movies, but a full theatrical release that's not direct to DVD would be pretty awesome. A man can dream, okay? They could also go for more heavy topics like climate change and politics, but I don't think Disney is bold enough to do that in the modern day. They're already on thin ice. I'm honestly very glad that we're getting a sequel here. If this movie does well, I hope we get a third movie, or maybe they can even spread the love to Futurama. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this announcement. Are you guys excited for this movie to come out? Let me know what you guys think of the fun little ideas that we talked about today. Too much? Too little? Let me know. If you guys haven't already, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. It goes a really long way for a small creator like myself. Guys, we are so close to YouTube partner. I can almost taste it. It tastes pretty sweet. If you guys haven't already, please share my profile to friends and family that you think would be interested in my content. It goes a really long way. As always, my name's been Alberto, or Pancake Yoshi. I'll see you in Springfield. Have a good one. Bye bye.